Mothership stays alive with 98 health. That is ridiculous. But really great for Chadster. Hey, he kept himself a mothership. Great stuff. You can see Ghost has now set up this base over here and sent all of his probes over. So if we look back at the income, he's got 37 probes and a very hefty income, more so even than Chadster. Even though Chadster has the 2 bases, he's only got 29 probes, and most of them are over here, in fact. In fact, there's a bunch of them just sitting around over there because the gas is dead, so that's interesting. Deco, of course, building up more Void Rays, and why not? They've worked all game, and it doesn't seem like these 2 opponents are actually building anything specifically to counter that. I mean, Chadster's got 1 Phoenix out, 4 Phoenix out, and a bunch of Stalkers, but even so, Deco can just run around, snipe off his 2 Nexus, and then bide his time. So, yeah, not really the best of idea. He should just probably just build Phoenix to deal with this threat, and then build maybe Zealots to run in the front of the base. I don't know. I'm dead, so clearly I'm not the best player to be given that advice. Look at the production tab. We've still got another Void Ray coming out for Deco. A couple more Stalkers coming out. You can see that these Void Rays just make very short work of these Photon Cannons. Probably going to try and snipe out all these probes before they run away, and doing a lot of damage there. Quite a few probes, and not all of them, and they're going to run away and try and make a new base. You can also see that all these Stalkers and Phoenix are moving in now. These Phoenix will do a lot of damage to this force unless Deco focus fires each of them down, and it looks like he's on the ball and doing exactly that. Going to focus fire down each of these Phoenix, but there's a lot of Stalkers there as well. If Chadster's doing the job right, he will focus fire down each of these units, and it doesn't look like he did. It looks like it's just an attack because they're all spread out. And now Deco will be able to lock this up. Should be no problem to put another one. Wow. Oh, there's a 2+ upgrade here on the attack for Chadster. Easily able to take that out. Not easily, there's only got 2 Stalkers there. A whole bunch of Zealots coming in now, but no detection, and these DTs will just rape these units. That's no good at all. Shouldn't joke about rape anyway. Now, for Chadster, he's completely mined out of his main. All these are Ghosts SCVs here, but still, Chadster's got a whole bunch that he should be using. Whereas Deco's happily mining the rest of his gold minerals. Still got quite a bit there, probably another 1,000 or so, and his natural expansion has got plenty to choose from. He could also expand anywhere he wanted, really, possibly even moving over to this base, or even just being really ballsy and going over here. Looks like Ghost has reset up his Nexus yet again, and set up another one over here. And even Chadster's setting up one of the gold minerals, not even bothering about these destructible rocks. In fact, I've done this from time to time. If I really just want the gold minerals, I'll set it up there. Especially if you're Terran, because you can just set it up, start mining, and then eventually kill this off and pick it up and drop it in the right spot to get more efficiency out of all your mining. Chadster's now built up quite a decent force here, going for the Void Rays, which is, I suppose, a very good counter to Void Rays. If you've got equal amounts, you should be fine. And it seems like Deco is making a slight change of unit composition here, bringing out a Colossus, getting a bunch more ground forces and just all Warp Gate units and not Colossus, and an Immortal. Also still getting his Void Rays, so that's quite good. Now going to move in with this force here, trying to take down this base, and possibly trying to move these Void Rays out to maybe snipe off anything that would have built over here. Or here, he obviously doesn't know about that. Let me just double check that. Oh, he does. He's got, my observer is still sitting right here. He can see exactly what's happening. So that's no worries for him whatsoever. Moving into this base, he's trying to take out every single probe because he knows that this play will just build up more Nexus and rebuild his units. Those Void Rays running away from these anti-air units here. Not much point though, those Void Rays could have taken them out, no worries. Although with the Guardian Shield it would have been slightly tougher. And all of Deco's units go down, so it doesn't look very good for Deco, but it looks like with 2 Colossus and 5 Void Rays, he's going to push straight across the map into the heart of Chadster's base. And a lone immortal there getting caught in that path, but now at least Chadster is aware of this attack coming, doesn't realise that there's all these other units coming in. Granted, it's not very many, but it will actually help quite a bit. Colossus moving straight up onto the cliff there, sniping out all these buildings. Really should be going for the Nexus here, and I think he realises that probably... Nope, maybe not. This is probably an attack move. You can see Chadster's forces have now caught up. All these Void Rays and Stalkers now taking on this small Protoss force. This will be an interesting battle. I'm not actually quite sure who will win. Deco has +1/+1, whereas no, Chadster didn't do any air upgrades. So it looks like Deco doing the right thing there, getting the air upgrades, because that's what he was focusing on. Very smart move. Although these Dark Templars are going to clean up these few Zealots, it looks like we've still got these Void Rays may stand up to this. Yes, even though the Phoenix are very good anti-air units, but just with this extra armor, plus they are actually armored, I believe. I thought they were. Oh well. Whatever the case. And here's Chadster saying, "Damn, you soloed us." And indeed he did. And disappointingly, I was just sitting in the game lobby waiting for Deco to leave this game, thinking, oh, it'll take him 2 minutes to die. No worries, then we'll be back in a new game. Not the case. Deco taking him down. Yeah. And the strange thing is, this also counted as a win for me, because we're playing as a team, so I was happy about that. Wow, being very ballsy here by Deco, creating 3 pylons and just warping in Zealots right next to his gold natural expansion here. That's hilarious. Ah, oh, if only I had the balls to do that. That's great stuff. Chadster's mothership using the Vortex to take away those Void Rays here, but probably won't do much, because as soon as they pop back out, they're going to hunt that mothership down. And you can see here come more Void Rays just because he can. He's got them there. Although, Deco getting into a very bad position here. Let me just check on... He's got 2,500 minerals, not much gas, so he can't really make tier 3 units at the moment, but down to 1 mineral patch, which has got 35 minerals. He desperately needs to expand. Possibly going to set up a Nexus right here, which is probably the reason why he made all these pylons. And now photon cannons to defend. A bit of a smart move. See Chadster just hanging out, chilling around with his mothership over there, while Deco runs in and takes out the rest of his base. Not a worry. Also warping in a bunch of Zealots because he had just heaps of extra minerals, realizing that, well, to win this game, you gotta build something. And if I can only afford Zealots, let's do that. Plus these Zealots have +1/+1/+1, because you can get the shield upgrade as well. And yeah, just taking out the rest of the game here. Ghost is GGing, Chadster's already left, and it looks like Deco for the win, using the Void Rays. Yeah, gonna do it. Cool. Well, that was an interesting game. And that's actually the first time I've seen that, so good work, Deco. But look at all your probes. Too bad. Ah, he was expanding, so that's good. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you had fun. Catch you later.